watch your man, then you should watch your mouth. Bitches is pressed. You see the stats? You know what I am about? Attention, I'ma need you to face front. My crown won't fit on your bum ass lace front. Shout out my nigga Lil Boosie.
I'm so excited because this is so good. Hey guys, it's Angie Rush here, and today I'm going to do another review. This review is going to be on the Dior Skin Forever Foundation. I've heard nothing about this foundation. My mom actually got me this foundation, and I've been really excited. She got me this a long time ago, and I've been really excited to use it, but I wanted to do a video when I use it. Right off the bat, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, I just keep smelling it. It smells so good. It smells like a really fresh cleaning solution. I don't know, like not a bleachy one, but a fresh one. I don't know if this is gonna be my skin tone. I checked it on myself, and it's very red. So I'm hoping with like concealer or something, I can mask that out. See, it's a very big red undertone. This video already seems very all over the place, sorry. I'm very excited. It says everlasting makeup pore refining effect with sunscreen. I already have some sunscreen on. Okay, so it says to shake well before use. And I'm actually going to read the description of the foundation first because I've never seen it. It says it's for all skin types. It's a matte finish, medium coverage, SPF 35, an ultimate skin perfecting 16-hour foundation that delivers medium coverage and leaves a luminous matte finish. Flawless complexion, minimizes the appearance of pores, control, shine, and blurry imperfections for luminous that lasts up to 12 hours. This comfortable liquid melts into the skin, provides SPF. Okay. So I'm super excited. I have not tried like a high-end foundation in so long. I just use like the Maybelline Fit Me, and that does me well. So we're going to be trying this. I think I'm going to do half my face primer, half my face not primer. And I usually, like no matter what foundation, I color correct because I have some acne scarring. But I think I'm just going to do that on one side. So we're just gonna really test it for how it is. On one side of my face, it's gonna be tested for how it is bare. So we're gonna see. So I already have my face moisturized, and I got concealer. So I'm gonna use the Benefit Professional on one side of my face. So I put it exactly half of my face. My right side is gonna be with the color correcting and the primer, and then my left side is gonna be very bare. I put it like exactly half. If you guys can tell, the oil control, that stops. I love the Professional. I think it's great. So I use the Mahogany Pro Concealer to do, ooh, that's way too much, to do some color correcting. So I'm just going to color correct and I'll be right back. So this side is primed and color correct even, this side is not. And everything else is going to be very well the same. I'm going to use the same powder I use. I'm going to use the same baking I use. Everything. Like, I'm going to treat it the same. But we're just going to see how this works as itself as a foundation. I feel like it's not going to work very well just because I have very oily skin. So one pump. This is how much you get from one pump. That's already not a lot of product. But anyway, a little may go a long way. It's so red, guys. Like, it looks yellow in this lighting, but it's like very red undertone that is not my skin, and we're just gonna work with it. Oh my gosh, I am like cringing. This is so bad. Maybe I should get a shade that's my color, but we're just gonna work with this, like I said, and see how it works. I think I'm just gonna put it on half of my skin first. I should have put it on the bare side. And we're just gonna see how this works. I really don't like how it blends out at all. It blends out just not seamless. So this is one side done. It definitely has a scent. So if you guys have a very distinct sense of smell and like get bothered by smells, this definitely has a scent. I feel like the finish, it blended to my skin very well. Even how red it is, it blended, I feel like, pretty good. So this is one side done. It definitely is like a medium coverage. It's buildable though. I could build it up to cover more because it took off my some of my product, but that's okay. So this is just one side done. It looks actually so good on camera, and then this is nothing. So we're gonna do this side and then we'll come right back. So while I'm putting it on my side that has like no primer, no anything, with no nothing, it actually blends way better, way more smoothly. I just wanted to add that in. It has pretty good coverage actually. So actually, I think it works better on bare skin. So this is like one layer, not rebuilding anything, and like look at that, it covered it pretty well. I have a scar on my nose, it covered that pretty well. But we're actually going to build it up, and I'll show you guys how well it builds up on camera actually. It builds up. See how good that builds up? I think it builds up pretty well, and it looks really yellow when I come really close up. But in person, it actually suits pretty good, I think. So that is the side with no primer or anything, and that's with primer and stuff. And you can even tell, like this side looks a little more dewy. This is the finish. And this side's a little more dull, and that's the way I like it. Just because I know in a couple hours this is gonna look hideous because I have very oily skin, like I've been saying. I really like the finish so far, and it looks great. And those 2 pumps were actually enough for my whole skin, my whole face. I didn't retake any more pumps, and it built up like perfectly. So no complaints for now. So I'm actually gonna finish up my rest of my face, and I'll come back to you guys and we'll talk about how it looks on top of my everything. Concealer, blah, 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 blah. So this is just my full face. It is 3:53 right now. And then I am just gonna go about my day. So far, I love this foundation. It's really dry actually on both sides. And I actually like the finish more on the side with no primer or no anything, because it just looks more natural. And I've been into the whole natural look lately. Yeah. So, and just because I'm in school, I don't have time to be beating the face. So I kind of like it. It's really cute right now, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Y'all, this foundation is so good. So we're going to look at it. There's a mirror right here that I'm looking at. I don't see, I guess there's a little more oil right here on the crease of my nose other than this one. Do you guys see a difference with like oil wise, oil control? I don't know. That's the only thing I have not really touched up. So let me just touch up that oil. My highlight is just grease now, which is very, very normal. But yeah, so I just kind of touched it up a little bit. This is so good. I still have some of my blush on, which is kind of crazy because my blush does not stay on that long. The retail price for this foundation in Canada, where I live, is $64, and in the States it's $52, so it's pretty pricey. I personally, if we can zoom in, I'll show you guys. This part is what happened. This is the part that I put primer and stuff on, and the acne spots just look disgusting. They just look very like separated. The makeup look very separated, but then we come on this side and the acne spots here don't look like that. And then the coverage, I'm surprised I still have coverage around my nose. Granted, it's been maybe about 6 hours. This foundation is supposed to do good for, I forgot what it was. I'll put it here when I remember. But this foundation, I like it better without primer and everything, which is very surprising because this foundation already dries pretty, it's already a pretty dry foundation, which is very weird because I have very oily skin, but when I put a primer on it, it seems to make the foundation more dry. My only issue is always my nose, no matter what foundation. There's no foundation that does not cover my nose oils, but it's fine because my highlight is still there and it's very easy fix. I just dab, but for the most part this foundation is bomb. I love this foundation. I will be using it on rare occasions. The color, by the way, that I'm using is 070. Also, my concealer on this side held up way better than this side, which is with the primer, which is super weird, and I'm trying to figure out why that is. But seriously, the side with no primer is way better than the side with primer, and I honestly think it's just because this is a super dry foundation, so it just works best on its own. It definitely matched my skin perfectly. My mom said my skin looks bomb, so that's a plus. I love this so much. I so would recommend it, but it's so pricey. I don't even know if it's... I don't know. I haven't used a high-end product foundation in so long, so this is so crazy, but it's so good. Is it pore refining? I would say so. I have really big pores around my nose, and they are definitely blurred out and hidden. This foundation is definitely a yes for me, but it's very expensive, so I probably would not buy it again, but I would definitely recommend it if you got the extra coin. If you got the extra coin, girl, you go buy your foundation, this Dior foundation. And Dior, like, oh my god, I've never used a Dior product, so this is bomb. The crazy, like, I'm so excited because this is so good. But I'm so happy. Like, my skin, I wish you guys could see it in person. It looks so good. It matches so well. Like, it just looks really good. I feel on camera it looks a little gross, but when I edit it, I'll see. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I just feel so good about this foundation. Like, it's bomb, guys. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. But that is it. If you guys have tried this foundation, let me know. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and that might be my reviews for a while. I don't have a lot of reviews or things I gotta check out. And have you guys, I do a lot of reviews of things that are irrelevant, like a lot of people aren't talking about it, but like I've said in the past, I'm just a YouTuber who does whatever I want to do. I don't really care about trends and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And let's not goodbye. It's see you later. And I keep looking at this viewfinder. That's annoying. Anyway, bye.